So Brilliant Lady has 5 new, never seen before shows, and they feel like they've managed to take on board all the feedback from previous sailors and first mates to update and refresh their offering and make it really truly something for everybody. So you can see me walking through the really famous walkway into the Manor. The Manor is named after Richard Branson's first recording studio. It's a fabulous venue, 2 floors. I've sat both downstairs and upstairs for different shows depending on what you're seeing. Yeah, it's fabulous. So we went in here later on as well. You'll see the picture videos in a minute for Murder in the Manor, which is basically a 1980s set murder mystery. It gave very Scooby-Doo vibes and incredibly talented singers and actors, fantastic characters. I don't really want to say too much because it will just ruin it, but if you love murder mystery, if you love a bit of comedy, a bit of fun and a lot of skill, then I highly recommend going to watch that. We have also been able to see previously Dual Reality, which is sort of a fast-paced retelling of Romeo and Juliet with a bit of a circus twist, so that is definitely worth watching in the Red Room if you're on a sailing. We have seen lots of live bands and singers, again, all incredible across different bars at different times. Sometimes on Virgin, they don't tell you what's going to happen. It's very pop-up and just go with it. Other times, they can be a bit more structured. I prefer knowing when everything is happening so I can plan, but with Virgin, you just have to relax and let it go and enjoy the moment if you're lucky enough to pop into something. The Manor is really versatile. They use it for a range of different events. What I loved about this show is that it was really spooky. The theme was great. They'd really thought about the decoration.
That's Mickey Montana, my sister's ex-legal. My sister was leaving. She is Scarface.
Wherever you're sitting on the ground floor, you're going to be really part of the show. Not that you have to get up and get involved or do anything, but just the actors are around you and they're doing it all different parts of the floor and in the air too. So yeah, you can't really get a bad seat in the Manor House for this show, in my opinion. The Out of Time preview is exactly what it says on the tin. It is a time-travelling musical comedy full of singing and colours and aliens. And again, I don't want to share too much because I don't want to ruin it, but it was really fun and it's definitely worth watching. The Red Room's a really versatile space. They use it for lots of different shows and lots of different configurations. I really love all the red around the ship. Obviously, that is the theme of Virgin, but it's just used really well. And on Scarlet Night, when you're all wearing a splash of red, it just yeah, really creates a great vibe. So I popped into here before the talks and the shows began, just to show you sort of the space and the sizing of it. We sat and watched the show. It probably took about an hour. Really skilled, talented cast, great singing, great dancing, really quirky and fun. We weren't allowed to take any videos because we don't want to ruin it for anybody anyway. And then we headed over that evening into the Manor again. And this was for one of the new nights that the entertainment staff are hosting. So this is the Neon Glow night. I believe it's going to be called Electric. It was really fun. Loads of tunes that I love to dance to. Obviously, can't put it on because of YouTube would block it, but everyone was having a great time. The cast were having a great time. The Happenings cast are brilliant. They just pop up everywhere and they're just really fun and just want to help you have the best holiday ever. Now, the whole ship is fun, but these are some particular areas that you might want to check out. So the arcade was very similar layout. I think it's the same games as on the other ships too, and I understand it's free to play when you're at sea, so that's great to hear too. Then you go on to the Loose Cannon. The Loose Cannon is a great bar to catch up with people, enjoy some beers, some quizzes. There was a dartboard on Scarlet, so I don't know if they're going to add that back in that left-hand corner or if that's gone for good, I'm not sure. But still got very similar vibes to what they had before. Some great ales to try out there. Just outside of there, you've got the shuffleboard tables and there's loads of board games that you can borrow. So if you just want to sit down and have some fun together, then there's lots of opportunities to do that there. And there's loads of sweet treats on the side that you can eat as well. One of my favourite bars to head to and have a sit down in is Sip. So always enjoy drinking Sip. Really stylishly designed. It's in a great location. It's very popular. Definitely one to check out when you're on board. Sip is the bar you most want to go to if you really enjoy bubbles or mixology and want to try a cocktail. It's fabulous for that. if you like a bit of karaoke, then the groupie is where you want to be heading to. So the groupie is essentially 3 karaoke rooms that you can hire. There's the purple room, there's the pink room, and there's the blue room. They're all very similar. Some are slightly bigger than others, so depending on the group size that you're with. And you can just go in there, pick from hundreds of songs and sing out to your heart's content. And it's even better after a couple of beers because you just let yourself go loose. The great thing is there's absolutely no hire charge. You just write your name on a sign-up sheet on the front desk and take one of the rooms and it's yours. The scene is something that I only ever found on this visit, and it's a room that you can use for some quiet time, but apparently you can also hire it for private drinks events, etc. The casino in Brilliant Lady is very similar to the casinos on all the other ships, practically identical, I would say. And they have the same smoking room set up if you are a smoker and you want to be able to go and have a cigarette in here. And they have some gaming machines in there too.